Hello, everyone. I hope your day is bright and beautiful. Today, we're closing up that tarot deck. We're going through the court cards of the wands. And then next week, we are going to start diving into the layouts. That's the fun part. All the different ways to do layouts and readings for yourself or others. And that's where the true help begins. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Grab your pens and paper and go ahead and start taking your notes. And we're going to start with that page of wands. Now, I do want to go into a little more detail because as I was reviewing my video, of course, I was realizing, I really didn't get into much detail about what the wands are really representing. So I jotted down some notes and I would like to go over that with you very quickly before we start wrapping up the wands. So I want you to take note of this. Maybe go back to the beginning where you were taking your notes on the Ace through 10 section. I want you to go ahead and just write on there that I know I kind of generally went over it, but I want to make sure that you also understand the other guides to this, that it's not only for work, but it also can refer to your personal achievement in both your business and financial affairs. It's just not going to be reflected in the same way as the coins because the wands describes your potential, your ambition, your personal effort, that angle that all leads to your success. The coins talk about the monetary part side, this talks about your side of it. It's also related to the efforts that you utilized to go ahead and earn that money, and which gives you the respect, the status, the success. But it also describes anyone who started out poor. Someone who started out who had no advantage whatsoever to get themselves ahead. They weren't very savvy in things, but no matter what, they overcame them. And that's how they achieved their notable success because it made them a good person. Now, on a personal level, too, the wands describe self made people, the ones that pulled themselves up by their bootstraps with little to no assistance and became who they are. So in that sort of situation, we can all relate because all of us have gone through some kind of struggle in the beginning. We've all had to put our nose to the grinder and figure it out and keep moving forward in order to find that success. And that success could be any part of your life, personal, professional, in your friendships, in your environment, anything. And you know what? The people that have been there and done that, their advice is the best because they're speaking from experience. These are people of their word. So here's the kicker to it, which is kind of cute. These are also going to be people that are flashy dressers, flamboyant in style and personality, super fun. So now that I've kind of given you that little bit of background, I want to go ahead and get started then here. Now, for the Page of Wands, this card indicates a message that's coming from a young friend or information that's going to affect your current projects. So, this person, they're going to be sensitive in nature, very faithful. The appearance of this in any kind of a reading, though, indicates that you can expect some kind of news or message. So, that's pretty much the general on this is something's coming to inform you, to give you something, to notify you of something, but you're going to get a message. Now, if it's in an upright position in your reading, it's going to mean possible help or at least that moral support from a sensitive young friend or even a relative. So, if you need someone to bear testimony in your favor, whether it be for your business or a family member or a family matter that's going on, this person is going to do it, or they may have already done it. Now, this card can represent a trusted friend or even a lover. So, again, expect a message or a possible contract, but no matter what the message or anything is, just know that it is all positive. It's going to be favorable. Now, if it's in reversed or upside down position in your layout, it's going to represent someone who wants what you have or want and therefore cannot be trusted. It's going to be a dangerous rival. It's going to be bad news for you. It's going to bring instability, indecision, and just as a note, it usually starts out with flattery that's going to put you off guard because that's what they want. They want to cozy up to you very quickly, and then they're going to try to obtain what you have in a very deceitful way. So now the next one is the Knight of Wands. Get him up here. Now, this is a trustworthy, faithful young man. It also suggests a journey, a move, or a change in a job or relationship. He's someone you can see as a helpful relative or friend. He's going to be trustworthy, unselfish. Again, like we said on page, they're going to be faithful. This someone is going to give up something for you. Now, this card can also indicate a move, a transfer, a journey, a change of residence, change of jobs, change in relationships, lots of change. Now, if it's in an upright position, this young man is going to be mature in his behavior, one who has an almost instinctive understanding of business and financial affairs. He's going to be pretty unselfish, very helpful friend. In any case, someone whose advice you can trust and whose help you can take if you're in doubt. Remember, though, the big meaning on this card is it stands for a journey, a change in a situation or situations, or even possible change in relationships and stuff. This is a big change card, okay? Now, if it was reversed in your reading, it's actually going to stand for like arguments, discord in personal relationships, breakups, separations. That could be marriage, friendship, personal, professional. It could be partnerships breaking up. It can also just simply indicate you're fleeing something or someone. Okay. The next card is the Queen. And the Queen of Wands here, she's a pretty strong card. She represents an honorable, intelligent, friendly woman who offers very valuable assistance and a trustworthy confidant. She's going to be a woman who's worked hard to get where she is and has no problem enjoying the fruits of her success. She'll be a self-made woman of success who enjoys displaying her love of luxury. She'll dress well. She enjoys owning material things. However, she's going to be that generous and loving person. But while her personality tends to be more magnetic than that of the king, she also tends to be more careful about the people she's willing to help or even love and care for. She's pretty much on guard. She's sensible and practical in both her personal and professional life, though. If you found her upright in your reading, she's standing for honor, friendliness, intelligence, the display of luxury. But this also is going to stand for someone very willing to help with either money or advice, or maybe even both. So this woman who knows how to manage her money to the advantage of herself and her family could be helping this person or yourself out. She's going to be economical, and she's actually going to be serious and a great counselor, just like moms generally are. She's telling you it's a good time to make your move in an important decision, especially one involving business or finance. But if you find her reversed, remember it's a strong woman card. If you find her reversed, this is dangerous. She operates on intelligence more than emotion in any of her oppositions. Especially dangerous if her own position, business, or family are threatened. So, what is that saying? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. There you have it. And then last but not least, the big guy. Here is the King of Wands. Now this is going to mean a man of status and wealth, or the time has come to take action in business matters. Now he's generally a man of humble origins, kind of like the Queen, who has succeeded either due to a stroke of good luck or most often because of his own intelligence and determination. He's saying, I'm not staying here for the rest of my life. I'm going to be something, or I'm going to be someone. He's likely to be someone who you admire for both their position and their accomplishments. He's also someone who deserves this admiration. His word is good and his advice can definitely be trusted. Now, if the person asking, and I want you to take notes of these things because now this particular card depends on also the person asking the question, okay? So, if the person asking, whether it be yourself or the person you have there, if that person is a man, this card may represent a rival, but yet that rival is going to be a generous and honest one. If the querent is a woman, this man here is either going to be a relative or a close family friend, but always a good advisor. This card can also indicate a situation is favorable, by the way, or at least fair to you, and that the time is probably auspicious to take action in business or financial matters. So keep that in mind too. Now, if this card here was in upright position, it signifies honesty, conscientiousness, intelligence. Things really are as they appear. There's no deception. It's also going to tell you the possibility to get the unexpected good news concerning perhaps like an inheritance, career advancement, a success in an ongoing or maybe an upcoming business venture, maybe even a financial investment of some kind. Unexpected help too, and advice that makes these things easier to understand will be coming your way. Now, reversed. This is going to be a man of authority and wealth. Now, he's going to be pretty harsh, but tolerant, okay? It's not going to be like the end of you. He's just one of those like, ooh, geez, I don't want to get on his bad side. But you still find yourself respecting him. That's what this card's going to represent if it's reversed. He will not go out of his way to help you, but will not unnecessarily block you either. He will approve efforts that you make on your own. If he sees you're working hard just like he had to, he'll admire and respect you. Now, you'll have to work hard to achieve success, but the circumstances are generally favorable at this time if you see this card in reverse. You may not get much help. You're going to have to do a lot of it on your own. But there's nothing out there trying to stop you either, or no obstacles in the way. So then it's just going to be left upon you to take upon some of that ambition and responsibility and some gumption and just get going on it. So we have now gone ahead and we've completed the tarot deck. Yay! Now next week we're going to start going through some layouts and we're going to go ahead and show you how to help yourself and others. So until next week, I hope that you have a very magical day and make sure to like and subscribe so we can help others out there learn this as well. You take care now. Bye-bye.